video is brought to you by G2A.com for cheap games, MSP and PSN codes. Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another Future 2022 World Cup team video, and today we are going to be taking a look at the nation of Belgium. The team that, of course, almost everyone associates with being one of the future best teams in world football right now because they've got so many great up-and-coming young players, like so many amazing, great players coming through. It's absolutely insane how well Belgium have done with their youth and all that stuff, but still. But that was more of a sentiment a couple of years ago. You would have thought by now, they really start to develop, or at least in the next 2 or 3, if that potential is going to click, if this golden generation is going to do it, it's going to happen right now. But hey, in 2022, it absolutely has, and we're going to show you the team right now. So without further ado, guys, here is the Belgian national team in 2022. And taking a look at the team, there it is, a 4-2-3-1 formation is what they're rocking. They've got a pretty decent goalkeeper, a 93 rated Thibaut Courtois, unreal. He's probably the best goalkeeper that's ever lived at that point, but still, moving on, their defense is pretty good. They don't have anyone pushing 85 though, but still, midfield's amazing with like Hazard 89, you've got De Bruyne 89, as well as Tielemans, who's made it all the way up to 86, Lukaku, who's 86. They've got plenty of great attacking options, as you can see. They've got Benteke as well, up to 85, decent bench, and then of course, their reserves. It's a very, very good team. I will give Belgium a little bit of slack. I'm not going to treat them like a Brazil, a Germany, like a team that is just going to have the most amazing players ever. Like, you can see their defense isn't amazing. Their fullbacks are really lacking. No one over 80 there. They've got some amazing midfielders though, some sensational midfielders, and then their attacking options, they've got plenty of great strikers as well. It's sensational. But anyway, moving on to a few of the players that have missed out, like Adnan Januzaj, who obviously being a left midfielder, and they've obviously got a bunch of other great players. Obviously, he was going to miss out with players like Eden Hazard, who he's got to battle with, De Bruyne, who he's got to battle with, just so many other brilliant, great players as we continue down. Nicola Storm, Leeds United legend. If any of you guys get that, then you're immediately in my good books straight away, because that's a very fucking old joke. But still, continuing on, I'm seeing so many names that have decent potential, but obviously probably haven't been given enough time or haven't really done enough with it. But still, I feel like that the team that we got, it's pretty similar to what I would expect, and I feel like they've done a very, very good job. So there you have it then, guys. That was the Belgian team in 2022, and now it's time to put them to the test. We're going to get a game underway against Egypt here. We're going to be playing the exact team that I just showed you, and hopefully we're going to get a pretty good performance. We definitely have some stunning players, some very highly rated players, and you would expect a pretty good performance. Like, my goodness, that goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois, to get to 93. I know he gets to a high rating, but 2022, Thibaut Courtois, 93 rated. That's probably the highest rating that a FIFA that a goalkeeper would have ever had, surely. I don't see many 93 rated goalkeepers going about in FIFA these days, but still, that's absolutely mental. We're basically going to go ahead and say he's the greatest goalkeeper that's ever lived, if that's his potential and if he's made it. But still, we're going to talk a little bit now, as I do like to do, about some of the players that have missed out, and then talk a little bit about some of the players that have made it in, any surprises, anybody like that. But still, let's just get it underway. Obviously, as you can tell, I'll just let the game go out. We'll start off with, obviously, the players that are probably in the Belgian national team right now that you would expect aren't probably in this, or aren't, according to this little simulation, aren't in it anymore, as we pick up a free kick there. Guys like, obviously, Vincent Kompany, who I believe is the Belgian captain now, although don't hold me to that because I do not know. We've got Jan Vertonghen, who's gone, Vermaelen as well, who's probably long gone as well. You got guys like Moussa Dembele, Kevin Morales, and Marouane Fellaini as well, the big one that just missed out, and Yuri Tielemans, an 86 rated, don't know what age he would be. He'd still be quite young. I don't think he'd be in his maybe 25 or something like that. I don't even know, around that, mid-20s, but he just puts in a banging effort from beyond 30 yards. The wall is outside of the box. That is exactly when you know that it's going to be a genuinely difficult free kick to pull off, but he makes it very, 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 very well. He just keeps it just a little bit low, bounces one time before going in, keeping it low. Keeper can't get down, and it just nestles in just left of that post. It's a brilliant free kick, Yuri Tielemans. Absolutely great start, but still. And now let's talk a little bit about some of the players that maybe you could have expected got into the team, although they just unfortunately missed out. Like, the big one's probably, obviously, Adnan Januzaj. You would expect, with everyone calling him at one point the next Ronaldo, however serious they may have been about that, but still. And again, 93 rated, greatest goalkeeper that's ever lived, Thibaut Courtois, bailing us out that time again. Very, very, very nearly could have been 1-1. And we've got Nangolan, though, who's still on the side. Again, another older player. Eden Hazard, his younger brother, or his brother, cousin, whatever they are, Thorgan Hazard, he didn't make it into the side either, which is a bit disappointing as well. We've got Den Donker as well, a nice player that I really would have loved to have seen get to a high rating, is Yuri Tielemans. A bit of a scrappy goal. It just somehow found its way to him, and he was able to just smash it, and in 20 minutes, we've got a brace for Yuri Tielemans, and we're 2-0 in front, which is absolutely sensational, but still. moving on. I'm trying to think of any other players as well. I'm looking at maybe Divock Origi. Again, another big save by Courtois. It's incredible. You're not getting past this 93 rated greatest goalkeeper that's ever lived, Thibaut Courtois. It's just not going to happen, but still. Yeah, but Divock Origi is another player. Although he's maybe not as amazing as what you would think he is right now. Obviously, Liverpool, he hasn't been doing so great, although the form is returning for him slightly, at least in recent times. He's been able to do okay, but yeah, Divock Origi's got a decent mid-80s potential. You could have expected him to get there, but again, he hasn't lived up to it, hasn't been able to make the team, and again, with players like Lukaku, Benteke, and a bunch of others as well, it's always going to be difficult as you just look at him, just beast his freaking way through. He has a defender all over him, but it's like, no, pushes him aside, just smashes one past the goalkeeper. An insane performance, 3-0, little fake shot to cut back, and it's like, no, you're not getting the inside shoulder on him. And he just smashes one, letting one fly. Insane stuff. But still, that's probably about it there. I think apart from all the players that made it in, there were no real surprises. The defense obviously could have been a bit better. Their midfield was fantastic. Their attacking options were great. I really think that apart from defense, every other line was brilliant. A great goalkeeper and a brilliant team. Belgium, well done. Fair play. That's their 2022 World Cup team. Thanks for watching another episode, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, leave in the comments down below the next country, the next nation that you would like me to do. And until then, my name is MasterBucks and have a good one. Bye-bye.